Australia's slowing economy is encouraging people to find extra work outside of their full-time jobs. According to the Bureau of Statistics, at the end of the June quarter, there were about 960,000 multiple job holders. That equates to about 6.5% of employed people. Gig economy platform Airtask is one place these people are finding jobs, and its chief executive Tim Fung joins me now on the set. Tim, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.
How many people on Airtask would have it as an extra job or a side hustle?
There are tens of thousands of people who are working on Airtask every week, earning money. And we've got like thousands of people who are, earning a full-time income through our platform. In the month of July, we had our top 10 users earned about $250,000 during that month on the platform. So that sort of equates to about a $300K a year income.
What are some of the jobs that they're doing to earn that much money?
I think it's often things that are related to either trades or moving. So like moving homes is, definitely people need help with, heavy lifting and having a skill like owning a truck. Another example would be things like painting, which are very, very high value jobs. But look, I guess across the everyday spectrum of jobs, even things like cleaning, we've had users who are earning, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing those professions. So
you've got roughly 6.2 million on the platform.
That's right.
How many of them would be full-time then?
It's about thousands of people, single-digit thousands of people. A lot of people are on Airtask just to make that extra little bit of money on the side. And, we call it doing like a side quest these days. People will have their full-time profession or they'll have a part-time job. But with the cost of living, it's so expensive these days, people want to find ways to make that extra money. And often they love the things that they do on Airtasker. A good example is like IKEA furniture. Yeah. Some people hate putting it together. Others genuinely love doing it. It's such a win-win when you match those two people together.
Yeah, have you noticed, you mentioned cost of living, obviously the economy here is slowing down. It is all over the world as well. Are more people starting to use the platform to pick up a bit of extra work on the side just due to where the economy's at?
Yeah, people wanting to earn money in a flexible way through a platform where they get to determine the price and the scope of the jobs, that's super attractive. We're seeing like a 50% increase in the last couple of weeks of people wanting to work in this kind of way. And over the last 2 years, and it's kind of been hard for about 2 years now, we're about 80% up on people registering to work on our platform.
In Australia, where's your competition? Is it Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace, High Pages? What is it?
You know what the biggest competition is? It's family and friends or doing it yourself or not doing it.
Yeah.
And actually, I'd say most of the jobs like on Airtask are completely incremental to the economy. Like we're really proud of creating jobs in the economy, not just taking them from somewhere else and putting them into a platform, but enabling people to say where they used to, look at the garage full of junk and just sort of leave it there, they're now going, oh, maybe I can get someone from Airtask to come in and take that junk away. Or where you're looking at some hedging that needs to be done, where you used to just go, oh man, it's gonna be like a long weekend, with my secateurs and my pruning shears out. Could I get someone else to come and do that for me and create a job at the same time? So more incremental jobs than just sort of moving them.
Yeah, you posted your profit results just recently. Looks like you reduced the statutory loss from about 13 million down to roughly 3. Are you going to post a profit this year, do you think?
Look, we're really obsessive about making sure that we've built a sustainable company. Mm-hmm. So we were free cash flow positive in FY24. We've told the market we're going to be free cash flow positive again in FY25. And we're doing that while still expanding into the US and the UK market. So our Australian business is incredibly profitable. We're taking those profits and we're investing them to build new markets in the US and the UK.
Just explain the success you've had with media advertising over the past couple of years.
We love broadcast media. So in Australia, between 2016 and 21, we grew our brand awareness from virtually 0 to about 60% in Australia. And we were able to do that through a partnership with Seven West Media, one of Australia's leading commercial networks. As we've gone into the UK and to the US, we found that local partners really want to take the Airtasker story to their community. And so we've had a great amount of success partnering up with Channel 4 in the UK and really scaling our business in England. And they're doing the same thing in the United States. Recently, we announced a partnership with Televisa, Univision and iHeartMedia, two of America's leading broadcast networks. And we're really scaling into the US as well now.
Yeah, so Australia's pretty well established. But yeah, just give us a sense of the growth opportunities in both the US and the UK.
In Australia, the total addressable market for Airtask is about $50 billion. Like that's how much people spend on local services. And that's bottoms up. You know, you look at how much people spend on cleaning and gardening and trades and things like that. And that's a huge opportunity, clearly. But the UK and the US literally represent a 10x opportunity on top of that. And so we're basically saying, hey, we've built this platform. We've built a best-in-class app and software to run our marketplace. We should go and leverage that and take that to new communities. And so when you think about what we need to do that, the hardest bit of doing that is building awareness in that new market.
Sure.
And that's why we've partnered up with these broadcast media firms, because they're the folks who know that market and know how to get the word out there.
Tim Fung, CEO of Airtasker, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.